the Air Force and the police department taught me is there's always going to be a fight. We, individually, can choose our battles. But there's going to be a time that you're going to have to respond. And how you respond will dictate what the outcome will be.
The man that I fell in love with is very strong, very resourceful, stubborn, in a good way.
Craig, what makes Craig up is, if there's a word, is servanthood. From his times in the military to his times as a police officer to being a part and starting Cops Against Cancer. Everything he's done is about service to others.
My military experience and my law enforcement experience has helped me to where I'm at today. Loving husband. I've been married for 22 years. Shirley and I met each other while we were working for the police department. Started taking ample trips. We love the outdoors, love kayaking, love camping, love our fur babies, and started living life.
It's such an honor, truly, to witness the love that they have for each other. And that is it's just really special.
So in 2009, diagnosed with colorectal cancer, stage 2, removed my entire colon, and was in remission for 8 years. While I was in the hospital the first time around, this little lady that came into my room spent 2 hours, and we just talked, and I said, "Well, Carol, are you my nurse for today?" She goes, "No, I'm here for you." I said, "How?" She said, "Well, I'm a patient navigator with John Stoddard Cancer Center. You got questions, you got concerns? I'm here for you and your family."
When the diagnosis came, and this was our second time around with being diagnosed with the cancer, and I say we because it's not just the one person. It's both of you. It's the significant other, it's the child, it's the grandparent, it's the mom or dad that's watching. For us, this was the second time through, so we had an idea of Stoddard's patient navigator program. We knew some of the resources. But this time we needed to utilize it a little bit more than what we'd had in the past, because of the diagnosis being more severe.
We have with our counseling, with our support groups, with our dietitian, with our social worker, and our adolescent and young adult coordinator. There's just a lot of people that are there to help patients and families. And it's not just getting treatment and what your insurance covers. It's how can we care for that entire person and meet those needs on that given day. And it takes all of those support services to do that.
Having someone come in and personal attention to you and having one-on-one conversation with you, and then looking in the mirror afterwards and saying, "Okay, it's just validation. Yeah, I got cancer, but it doesn't have me." I'm still in contact with my navigator, and I have seen her at work, that I am one of probably 10 to 15 that she visits on a daily basis up there. And she gives them the same treatment that she gives me.
It just takes the fear, it just melts that fear away, because you feel like you can get through this regardless, as long as you have one of those angels in your corner. And they are angels. And this program would never Cancer patients would never be able to get through it as successfully, as at peace without this program. There is absolutely no way that a patient could go through this without having somebody like them hold their hand, or to be able to call when you're having a meltdown driving home on the interstate.
First and foremost, thank you. I mean, we can't go through our cancer journeys without some of that support.
I am, and my wife is, a product of the Navigator program and the resources and the services John Stoddard Cancer Center provides.
Thank you for your donations, because you truly do not know how that affects a patient or a family member's life. It's just priceless.
We thank you and other cancer families. Thank you for your generosity and support.